So, you're heading to Dhaka. Awesome. It's an incredible, bustling city. But the first big question you've got to answer is, where are you going to stay? In this explainer, we're breaking down your two main options, a hotel or a serviced apartment.
Look, it doesn't matter if you're there for work or bringing the whole family along, you're gonna face this exact question. And your choice, it's not just some small detail, it can seriously make or break the budget and the whole vibe of your trip.
And trust me, this is about way more than just a place to crash for the night. The right choice can make your visit smooth and affordable. But the wrong one, well, you could be looking at surprise costs or just feeling totally cramped. So let's break it down so you get it right.
Okay, so let's get into it. In Dhaka's accommodation scene, you've basically got two main contenders. On the surface, they might seem kinda similar, but they're actually built for two totally different ways of traveling.
First up, the serviced apartment. Picture this, you get a whole apartment. You know, living room, bedroom, your own kitchen, often in cool areas like Gulshan or Banani. But you also get the good stuff from a hotel like housekeeping and Wi-Fi. It's designed to be your home away from home, giving you a lot more independence.
And on the other side, you've got the classic hotel. And this is all about one thing, pure convenience. It's absolutely perfect for those shorter trips where you just want daily service, a front desk that's always open, and restaurants right there in the building. Everything is handled for you from the moment you check in.
All right, time for the main event. Let's put these two head-to-head and see how they stack up on the things that really matter when you're booking. The cost, the space, and of course, the food.
Okay, let's talk cash. The biggest difference here really comes down to how you pay. Hotels, you know the drill. It's a nightly rate, which is great for a weekend trip. Serviced apartments, though, they play the long game. They're usually priced by the week or the month, and that means they get way more budget-friendly the longer you stay. Now, take a look at this table. It really shows you what's going on behind the scenes, beyond just that nightly rate. See, with a hotel, you're often paying extra for stuff like laundry, and let's be real, eating out for every meal adds up fast. With a serviced apartment, utilities are often baked into the price, and having a kitchen means you can cook, which can slash your daily spending. Okay, next up, space. And this is a big one. A hotel room, it's built to be efficient, right? It's one compact space for sleeping and chilling. A serviced apartment, on the other hand, gives you separate zones, a place to live, a place to sleep, and a place to cook. You just fundamentally get more room to breathe.
And believe me, that extra space really matters. If you've got family with you, you're not all tripping over each other in one room. If you need to get some work done, you have a separate area to actually focus. And for any kind of longer trip, having that separation just makes everything feel less like you're living out of a suitcase and more like a normal routine.
And now for a huge deciding factor, food. This really boils down to a simple choice. Are you looking for convenience or are you looking for control? A hotel gives you that amazing ease of restaurants downstairs and room service on speed dial. A serviced apartment gives you total control with your own kitchen, so you decide what you eat, when you eat, and how much you spend.
You know, one of our sources just nailed it with this simple rule of thumb. If you care about your diet, your budget, or just keeping a normal routine, the kitchen in a serviced apartment is a total game changer. But if you want a true vacation from any and all planning and cooking, then the hotel is definitely your best bet.
So we've looked at cost, space, food, but what if I told you that all of this, everything we've talked about, really just comes down to one single, super important question? This is the ultimate decider. All right, if you're in Dhaka for 5 nights or less, the answer is simple. The convenience and the straightforward per-night cost of a hotel is almost always going to be the better fit for you. But the second you hit that 1-week mark, everything changes. The whole game flips. For 7 nights or more, the value and the comfort of a serviced apartment really start to pull ahead. And this chart right here, this is the golden rule in visual form. It couldn't be clearer. You can see that for those shorter stays, up to 5 nights, hotels are the way to go. But once you cross into that 7-day territory and beyond, the value just swings right over to serviced apartments. Seriously, your length of stay is the #1 thing you need to consider. Okay, let's bring it all home. We're going to wrap this up with a super simple checklist to help you make that final decision and book your stay with total confidence. Here we go. It's as easy as this. Just look at what you need on the left, and it'll point you to the right choice on the right. Staying for just a few nights? Hotel. Need room for the kids or want to cook your own meals? Bam, serviced apartment. It's that straightforward. So let's boil it all down one last time.
Pick a hotel if you're there for 1 to 5 nights and you want that 24/7 service and zero hassle. And pick a service department if you're staying for a week or more, you need that extra breathing room, a kitchen, or you're traveling with your family. It's really that simple.
And that's it. We've laid out the key differences, the cost benefits, and that golden rule of timing. The ball's in your court now. So, what's the right choice for your next trip to Dhaka?